This is mad smooth because like
I mean, I feel like
the year 2023.
Imagine she walked up to me and asked my friend's name. Cute. A cheeky little bee with a French taste. So I ain't buying you a drink, I'm a rent slave. She say fuck you about 10 ways. She putting out the stand with a t-shirt. I pointing out the rip on her tights. So she looking like she about to leave church. Same time, did my mouth for the night. Fuck, her mom don't like me, but her dad do. I come off about sports and tattoos. She was 21 when she had you. I'm 22 and I'm still sharing the bedroom. She looking like she's straight from the 70s. Brown jeans hugging on that little waist.
So yeah, my year in Texas is almost up. Got like 9 days left, I think. And yeah, I gotta start packing. Alright. So when I got here to Texas, I was excited to get to work, to kind of branch out on my own, do exciting things out here. But I never really got to do that, and I never really did that. I mean, I got to. I had the time for it, but I didn't really get it done. And I don't know. Over this past year, I felt like I've really kind of, I don't know, been a hermit, very much in my own head, not wanting to leave my apartment and just staying in my comfort zone. I've, stepped out of it every once in a while, but nothing too big and nothing really along the lines of where my goals are. And that's kind of annoying, depressing. I don't know what word specifically, but it doesn't make me feel good. And I knew I was only meant to be here for a year in the first place. No matter what, I'd be leaving Texas in July. At first, I thought that would mean I'd be going to Colorado and continuing my program. But over the last 6 months, I realized that's not where I want to be, not what I want to do, and that there's people I really wanted to be with, and I wouldn't have figured it out without them. Seeing Zach, Keith, and Tracy after so long genuinely lifted my spirits. After constantly having 12-hour days and working so hard, just seeing people from home and getting to explore my new one meant so much. We went to the stockyards, went for late night drives to get food, and when we went out and about seeing forward, it just felt right. And when Kevin, Will, May, Paul, and Michelle visited, that feeling came back again. I felt normal. For long, I realized that feeling normal to me was like feeling at home. And I didn't feel like that here. No matter how much I loved the independence, no matter how much I loved making my apartment mine, no matter how much I loved Texas food, I just didn't feel at home. I didn't feel like I was following my passions, and I didn't feel like I was where I wanted to be. At the end of the day, I'm a New Yorker. That's where my family is, that's where my friends are, and that's where I feel like I could do what I do best. So, with a month left of my program, I resigned. I knew Colorado wasn't where I wanted to go, and I'd rather spend my last month in Texas being me. In that last month, my friend Shav visited, and as we spent time together and talked things over, I realized that I had actually done a good amount of things in Texas. Texas gave me my first opportunity to live fully alone, my first full-time job. It gave me my first time going shooting, going kayaking, having brisket, and so much more. And most of all, it gave me time to reflect and really ask myself, who do you want to be? And hopefully, when I'm watching this back, I'm living the answer.
traveled to over 10 cities, 14 states, and 3 countries. I saw family along the way and embraced the spirit of adventure. Whether it was chasing down my bucket list, driving across country all alone, or just seeing people that I genuinely love, it was a great year for leaving the house. The biggest leap I took this year was easily my road trip. I went from Fort Worth to Austin, Austin to Houston, Houston to New Orleans, New Orleans to Charlotte, Charlotte to DC, and DC back home to New York. But that's just me getting started. My first stop in Austin was to visit my cousin Marisa and her husband Edgar. I got there late at night, and then the next morning I drove over to Houston. In Houston, I stayed an extra day and I stayed with my uncle up there and my aunt Elisa. When I was done there, I went over to New Orleans to visit my cousin Shamir. He was there studying for the summer, and I knew he wasn't getting the full New Orleans experience, so I went with him. Afterwards, it was 11 hours to Charlotte to visit my cousin Ashi and her husband Arshad. I didn't realize just how beautiful the Carolinas are. And then on my last stop before returning home, I went to DC for Michelle's birthday. And then I was on my way home, back to NYC, and it felt so good. So, we're at the Skogafoss, and it's kind of crazy. Honestly, this is kind of the best part about traveling. There's kind of stuff that just like breaks your brain and makes you realize that every day doesn't have to be the same, and that there's a lot more life than just chilling in your room, working on projects all the time, or doing work 9 to 5, or in my case 6 to 6, and just dying. It's honestly that breaking routine that really changes things up for you and really gives you a sense of perspective. Because, I mean, look at this. Every kind of traveling moment I've had and everything that kind of happened this year just kind of helps remind you how important those little moments are, how important it is to remember that you're not just one person living just a normal life. You get to do like stuff like this, and I think that's pretty cool. And I think one of the best parts about realizing that life isn't just you is realizing that you get to be there for other people's happiest moments.
In the house for a very long time. Never I cease, I get better like wine. Soul searching, found me online. No end of my reach, got a hand on the skies. Stop being so emotional, what you smoking on? About time I open up, you can't roll.
Right, so it is
if you want peace,
the second event.
If you want peace, get the animal
Today is the Brat.
Feeling excited and happy.
I feel like my feet are about to hurt.
Oh, that's see now that's Anigo dekho. Beautiful.
Easy right now. Like I'm out here sitting in like Queensland.
Every year add a notch to the belt. Heavy tears never caught in swell. Caught in the silence. Let me tell you.
I'm with my whole family. Someone's looking amazing. Come on.
I mean, just look at the smiles on everyone's faces. Family from all over came back to celebrate my older cousin's someone's wedding, and it was beautiful. There was dancing and laughing, and there was so much love. And then there's a family I wasn't born with. Our friend Steve moved to Oklahoma, and on his first birthday back, we thought we'd make it special for him. We met up at Sean's Airbnb in the Poconos, and we had a fun-ass weekend.
It's a 4,
live from the Poconos.
No. Literally eat shit on the mountain.
Amazing.
I have no recollection.
I mean, I was happy throughout the whole thing, so. 10 out of 10, honestly.
What?
How's the trip? Wait, but you're selling that.
I'm good.
That's good. I don't all of that, just want to.
Ooh, that was a crisp stab.
Ooh, the entire terminal heard it, bro.
Welcome to Rock
Bitch, that's how we do it. Where I'm from. To the side. Bitch, that's how we do it. Where I'm from. To the side. Bitch, that's how we do it. Where I'm from. To the side.
Iceland was my last and most ambitious trip of 2023. I went with Joey, Z, and David doing something completely new and exciting, and I remembered what it means to really explore. It was a great chance to learn a new language, try new foods, see new sights, and to relearn how to tell a story the way I do best. And because of that, I'm gonna leave you with this teaser for now, but I promise I'll tell the full story soon.
Bitch, that's how we do it. Where I'm from. To the side. Bitch, that's how we do it. Where I'm from.
I've been home for almost half a year now. I have my morning routine down, my plans for the day, and I have projects keeping me busy. I've been working on things like converting my dad's old office into my own workshop, and then using that workshop to work on CAD and 3D printing projects to become a better product designer, and then hopefully even become a professional one eventually. I've been making videos on a new Instagram to promote that work and then integrate this hobby with that one. I've been working through some of the books on this shelf back here and trying to make a dent in my dad's collection. I've been learning languages again and taking free online coding classes. And I've been saying yes every time my friends plan an outing. Back when I was in Iceland, I filmed every day. Just like when I did the vlogs, I felt inspired and motivated, and I wanted to bring that into 2024. Now, I can't promise weekly vlogs again, but I think I can at least do monthly, or at least aim for monthly. And it won't be anything specific, just life, but I think it's worth a shot. On top of that, I want to hopefully get a job in 2024, support myself and support the people around me without compromising my passions and goals. I want to do something where I can give back on a personal and creative level. I want to expand my world. I want to meet other people, see new places, see my friends more often, and make new ones. At the end of the day, my goal has always been to be that ideal that I have of myself. And I think 2024 is the first time in a long time that I'm going to be able to take a huge step towards that. I mean, it feels like it's been forever since I've been genuinely confident moving forward, but I feel that now. I hope I can share that journey with you, and I hope that one day when I look back, I'll just look and say, why was I worried? It was that easy? I mean, come on, man. But until then, I guess we'll have to see how it turns out. Love you guys. See you soon.
Like, Homelander comes in and he's like...
I want it for